it's Manisha here and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a Beauty Big Bang review. It's for a double-ended gradient sponge and the product code is J2836. I think it's available in 6 different colours, so the crystals are actually different colours inside. So one end of the sponge is pointy and the other end is quite rounded. And then that's a closer look of the crystals there. So I'll just go do a quick measure up of it for you. So it's about 15 to 16 centimetres long, around about 15 centimetres long. And if you work in inches, that is about 6 inches long. That's just an approximate measurement. So I'm going to be using gel polishes with these today, and I'm going to be curing it in my LED lamp. So the idea of it is you just apply the sponge as you would any other sponge, just to create a gradient, but because it's rounded or pointy, you can actually make the gradient more precise. So I'm going to be doing a gold centre on this black swatch stick today, and I'm curing in between each pass of the sponge. So I've done 3 layers in all, and that's the final layer there, and just going to cure that again in my lamp. I'm going to be doing some very basic stamping on it using one of my collaboration plates that I've collaborated with Clear Jelly Stamper. It's a mandala one. I'll leave a link for you down in the description box for that. And that's the design there done. That's design number 1. So to clean the sponge applicator, you basically just use nail polish remover and dab it onto a paper towel or something like that until it runs clear. So it's really easy to clean. And for the next design, I'm going to be using some vinyls. So I've just chosen a leaf vinyl there. I'm going to be doing a gradient using the pointy end of the sponge so that I can get right in and do 2 different colours on that one leaf pattern. So these 2 polishes I'm using are actually magnetic polishes. So I'll be activating that magnetic side of it right at the end before I cure it in the lamp. So that's the first pass of it. This is the second layer I'm doing. So I've decided to do the more bluey green on one side and then the other green, the lighter green, on the other side of the leaf pattern. So there, I'm just removing it. Now I wasn't very tidy actually applying the vinyl, so there's a bit of a bleed down the bottom. But that's just how you use a cat's eye magnet. Basically just hold it by the nail and then you just cure it later. And then I decided I really like the idea of vinyls a lot, so I'm going to be doing another design using a vinyl. So this is just a rose pattern. I'm going to be using a pink and a purple polish for that. These just happen to be magnetic as well, so you don't have to use magnetic polishes with these. You can actually just use regular gel polishes, and I think you can use acrylic paints as well, but I've just done the swatches today just using gel polishes for you. So I've actually cured in between. This is actually the second layer going on, and doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? I really like how the colours have actually blended together quite well, and that just gives a bit of a subtle look with the cat's eye. And then for the last swatch stick, I thought I would use some striping tape and try and do a very basic plaid design. So I'm going to be using a blue and a green. So this is the second layer of the blue going on. Bear in mind I've already cured the first layer. So I'm going to be curing the second layer now and removing the tape. And then this is the same vinyls, or I've just used some fresh ones and done a slightly different pattern going the other direction. And I'm going to be using the green polish for this side here. So then I'll just remove those bits of striping tape. Actually, I think that one there is actually masking tape or something. I can't remember what I used now. And then obviously I've cured that in the lamp, and then I'm actually just applying the top coat, which I've actually done with all of these. So you can see the final design. There's a little bit of subtle magnetic shift with a couple of them there that you can see. I really do hope you like what you've seen. It's quite a clever concept using the sponge. It does keep your hands nice and clean, especially if you're working on both hands. And these are just some close-ups for you. As always, I'll leave all the products I've used down in the description box for you. Definitely check out the website and use my 10% off discount code Manny. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks. Bye for now.